Take a look at some of these quarterbacks. We'll start with Caleb first. We'll take a look at him, see what he's looking like. So this was a pass. Let's go to the next play. Defensive end's not really coming in at all. They're doing a screen to the right. No pressure on the quarterback or the receiver. This is just pitch and catch and walk right in. So yeah, that's looks just like the NFL. Just no resistance. All right, let's see here. This is a sprint out to the right. No pressure at all. Look at this. No pressure anywhere. And then we have the receiver over here, wide open. Just beats the DB. Just a corner route. It's an easy throw that any quarterback should be able to make on any level. Like, really. Right? Didn't really have to. Oh, this is a different play. Okay. Moves well, and he's looking downfield like that. That he stayed there to look field. I like that a lot. That is a risky throw, though. That's a throw that you probably won't get away with in the NFL. Away with it there, but you don't get away with that in the NFL unless they script it that way, of course. This dude's wide open for whatever reason. This guy's not guarding it. Look at the plays. This pocket doesn't definitely move well. Very accurate. So I see him. I think he definitely looks like Mahomes. I would definitely say that. You could tell he watches a lot of Mahomes tape. Now let's watch Little May. No printer inside. Oh. Rose. Herbert had so he's down. So good. Herbert, guys. So Caleb reminds me of Mahomes. This guy. Do you draft Drake May number 2? That's the question. Nice little throw right there. I think if you have an offense in place and you have a decent defense, good head coach, I think this guy can work. Does he lead him? Leads him enough. Play action. DN in his face. Step up. He keeps stepping up and slide. So that's right there, guys. I think he's better the Tennessee quarterback, not Tannehill, the other guy that they drafted. I forget his name. Will Levis. He looks better than Will Levis. I'd say that. And Will Levis is a legit starter. I'd say this guy is Will Levis. He looks better than this. Just onto it, off his back foot, throwing a 60-yard bomb on the line. Yeah, this guy he could play, guys. This guy can play. Bro, he reminds me. I don't know what they're saying, but he hurts. Or and a half. All right, Jaden Daniels. Bridgewater. Play action. Moves to the right. Who does he remind of the way he threw that? He literally, I just can't think. At his weight, that's kind of not comfortable with him running the ball without skinny. He's okay. Definitely first two better. No pressure at all. Wide open player. Doesn't him open read that. I didn't. He's making this play more than it to be, guys. Like they did be all this. He had a wide open Sam yardage. Yeah, for our opinion, Caleb 1 and Drake May's number 2. I don't think Jaden Daniels is number 3 yet, but let's keep watching. I'm not really loving what I'm seeing. Let me see this trajectory. I feel like that ball took forever to get. Should have been a ball there. I'm not thrilled about this guy. Let's see. Ball. Not crazy about the ball placement. This guy is a, in my opinion. That's a good throw. I'll give him that one. That one was a good throw. It is, he threw it. Oh no, he threw it and then got still throw. DB never around. No pressure. It's not gonna be like this in the NFL. So, and then he like floats it up almost. Receiver had to wait for it. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this guy, guys. I am not crazy about him. The post is open. Does he see it? Doesn't see the post. He takes off instead. The post was open. He's a nice little athlete. Takes the hit though. Should have went out of bounds. You can't be taking hits like that. That's just stupid. He should have went out of bounds. And then number 1, what is he doing? Number 1 should have made the tackle. That was stupid. I'm having a hard time reading this guy. I don't know if he's going to work in the NFL. Alright, I've seen enough. Let's see what J.J. McCarthy looks like. Jim Harbaugh getting in his ear real quick. Well, hold on. play action, no pressure anywhere. Arguably the best O-line in the whole league. Looks like he can move outside a little bit. And can throw on the run. Not bad. I might like this guy more than Jaden Daniels. I might like him more than Jaden Daniels guy. This guy's only 20 years old. Wide open. Nice little call. He's wide open, though. This is an easy throw that any QB should make. I don't even understand how this guy is so open. Like, what are we doing, Alabama? Leaving two guys open? Okay. Sure. So on this, he actually should have thrown to this guy here. You throw to this guy, you might have a touchdown. But he still fit it in the window. It's a tight window. Got it in there. I low-key think he was throwing to that guy, but this guy's pissed. Action. Toss. Fake toss. He had the post open too, guys. This is really where he should have gone with it. You throw to this guy, it's a touchdown. But either way, completion. As a coach, you can't get mad. Right back to him, right? Throw it deep. He's open. Just throw it as far as you can. Or this guy's open too, yeah. Wilson should have turned that upfield and got more yards out of that. Looks like McCarthy. I like McCarthy more than Michael or Jaden Daniels, whatever his name is. I like his. He stays in the pocket more. His vision is better. I'm trying to figure out who he reminds me of. I don't have a comp yet. I'm still trying to think. Jaden Daniels, I didn't have a comp for him either. I think Jaden Daniels is a lot like Teddy Bridgewater, honestly. That's who Jaden Daniels reminds me of, Teddy Bridgewater. McCarthy. You know who this guy reminds me of? Because he moves around a lot. He kind of reminds me of Daniel Jones. Like a better version of Daniel Jones. Because he moves around a lot. Like, I know Daniel Jones isn't that good, but when has he had a good team? You know what I mean? His best player has always been Saquon. He's never really had any good receivers. He's always been a good, decent runner because he's had to run all the time. Now, it's a good question. Like, what would he look like if he actually had a good team? See, now they're calling run plays for this guy. So J.D. McCarthy is an athlete, guys. They're calling run plays for him. Yeah, he's my third best QB, guys. It goes Caleb, Drake, and then JJ is my third. Drake and JJ are very close, though. Look at that ball. That's a nice ball. Could have been a little lower, but it worked out beautifully. Alright, I've seen enough. This guy is a better version of Daniel Jones, guys. He's 20 years old. He's going to run the offense. He's an athlete. He has a big arm. He's young as hell. He's coachable. He's a national champion. He knows how to win. Let's see this last play right here. Takes the hit. That's the read right there, guys. He's always going to make the right read. I like him. He's a Daniel Jones with a little, I guess you would say Drew Brees in him. Because he makes the right throw, but he can also extend plays. He has a little bit of both. All right, let's look at Penix and then Bo Nix, and then we'll wrap this up. So this is Michael Penix. A lot of people are saying he's probably the most NFL ready and the most polished. Let's see why they say that. All right, let's see. Michael Penix. Looks like he's wearing shorts almost. Wide open player there. Ooh, that is great anticipation, guys. Guys, wow. He's a lefty. Look at this anticipation. He's throwing it before the guy even turns, and he anticipates where he's going to. It's just on point. And this is him. Like, easy to do. Like, I'm that's not an easy throw at all. Most people are not making this turns into a touchdown. That's incredible. Almost a touchdown. More pressure in his face. Seems like this guy gets pressure in his face every time and still is able to make a play for his team. Let's see. No pressure this time. That's good. Oh, well, no, late pressure. So he's been pressured on all his throws every single time and always makes a play. Guys. I think a guy like this, he reminds me of, guys? He reminds me of not rookie year Lamar. He reminds me of Lamar right now, a left-handed Lamar. Because he can run the ball and he can throw that thing. And the way he throws it, like it's like a flick of the wrist. And he gets out of the way, get it right in there. He reminds me of the passer Lamar Jackson, not the runner. I mean, he might be able to run like that, but he hasn't shown much of that. But his pro day, he showed that he's fast. Yeah, he has a nice little throwing motion on him. Look at this. Yeah, he's going to be just fine. This kid is going to be just fine. I don't think he can work for everybody. Like, he's not going to work with Sean Payton because he moves around too much. That was close to the crossing the line of scrimmage. I'm glad I don't have to make that call. Like, a guy like him, he'd be decent on a team like, I don't know, like Seattle. Seattle would be good to have a guy like him. Who else? Arizona, but they already have a guy. Carolina, there's teams out there where he could work. Maybe have to sit, maybe compete, but maybe over time he can get in there. Like, this guy can play, guys. He can really throw the thing. We'll watch a couple more and go to Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix is the best fit for Denver, honestly. If Denver can get Bo Nix, I think they will be in a great position. And if Bo Nix ends up there, then this is all rigged. And it was scripted for him to go there. Because how does that happen? The DB actually hit this ball, guys. The DB tips it, and the receiver hits it off the tip and then grabs it again. Let's do one more because it's hard to gauge off of that. Let's see. This is actually a good throw right here. In between defenders. Throw that would translate in the NFL. The only thing I would say is throw it sooner. Throw it now. Now. You know what I'm saying? In the NFL, you got to throw it right now. You got to throw it right now. That ball's got to be out and already on the way before he even turns his head, and the ball should be arriving as he's turning his head. In college, you can get away with looking at each other and then throwing it. In the NFL, you cannot get away with that. So that's one thing he's going to have to work on. And that time. And he knows. All right, that's good. All right, let's check out Bo Nix. Let's see. Play out. And Bo Nix can run a little bit. He can make throws off platform. Look at that. Nice throw at platform. I like Bo Nix. Bo Nix, he's kind of like... He's a more athletic Baker Mayfield, I would say. Bo Nix is a more athletic Baker Mayfield, in my opinion. He's literally like Baker Mayfield. The way he plays, the way he moves, his swagger. but he's just more athletic. Look, you see how he's able to keep his feet, keep his balance. I don't think he gets enough credit for what he's able to do and the athlete that he is. Because, oh, he's a white guy. You don't think of white guys as athletes, but this guy's a fucking athlete. So is Drake May. I don't care what anyone says. Look at it. Free release on the goal line. Yeah, this is like, why are you like first 10 yards off and you still get beat deep on this? It's incredible. How does that happen? Great ball placement. Like that's. It's more embarrassing on the defense because you're in cover 3. He gets behind you 7 yards, and he's on the 1 yard line. Yeah, and he stays in the pocket. He trusts what he sees. He trusts the call. He trusts his receivers. He's gonna work with Denver. If somehow Denver can get Bo Nix to land, it's gonna work. That's gonna work for them, guys. I promise you, Bo Nix will work with Denver. He's a better fit than Russell Wilson ever could have been for that offense. Russell Wilson, he might work in Pittsburgh, assuming they find the right OC for him. They need to find an OC that's not scared to run him and not scared to put him in position outside the pocket. Because you got 2 quarterbacks with those kind of capabilities. All right, a few more plays and we'll call this a wrap. So Bo Nix, I like how he stays in the pocket because most college quarterbacks at this point, they're taking off because there's nothing here. He stays in there. This is something Peyton loves. Sean Payton loves this right here. Because Russell Wilson takes off in this situation. Bo Nix, nope. Let me find the guy, get the yards, sit back, keep myself healthy. Let those guys take the hits and keep the chains moving. Same thing. He keeps the play alive to throw the ball, not to run. Like, he'll run if he has to. He's probably going to run because there's nothing there. But he runs to throw the ball, guys, in most cases. Just like Caleb Martin or Williams. No pressure. Nice little throw. Yeah, he's going to run the Broncos offense perfectly if they can get their hands on him because he looks for the short intermediate routes. Sean Payton loves that shit. Short to intermediate routes to open up the deep route. That's what Sean likes. That's what Bo Nix provides. That's what he brings to the table. So this is going to be nice. I'm going to do a couple more and then we'll be done because it's already been 20 minutes or plus. Ooh, it's a lot of mesh going there, and he found the guy open. He found the guy. Yeah, I've seen enough, guys. So yeah, Bo Nix is a more athletic Baker Mayfield, a bigger, more athletic Baker Mayfield. Michael Penix is more of a pocket passing Lamar Jackson, in my opinion. This is what I'm saying. Jaden Daniels, in my opinion, is nothing more than Teddy Bridgewater. J.J. McCarthy is a better suited, more athletic, well, not more athletic, more accurate Daniel Jones. Drake May is basically Justin Herbert. So, like, he's going to be just fine. Justin Herbert's a good quarterback. This guy's going to be good, too. And Caleb is a poor man. Well, I wouldn't even say poor man's. He's basically modeled his game like Patrick Mahomes. So we got a decent class of quarterbacks coming in. I would say probably 3 or 4 of these guys are here to stay. I think Jaden Daniels, I think he's going to be a backup. That's not bad, though. You know what I mean? Jaden Daniels will probably be a backup. Penix, it just depends with Penix because Penix can play, too. But more than likely, these 2 are going to be backups. Penix and Daniels are going to be backups. The other 4 guys, Bo Nix, JJ, Drake May, Caleb, I see those guys as starters in the league for the next 5-10 years. I see Michael Penix and Jaden Daniels. I see them as long-time backups that come in, win games here and there. You know, when a guy goes down. And that's it. That's how I see it. I'm going to do another video on drafting probably in this sometime this week, we'll talk about draft order. We'll go over the first round, not the whole round. We'll do like probably the first 10 on like who I think who should pick who, or where I think people should trade up or whatever. We'll do that for the first 10 picks this week. And at some point I'm going to make a an email address so you guys can send questions, and then we can do a whole stream based on questions, based on anything related with football, anything, life, whatever. But we'll probably do that in the next couple months. I'll make a video on that. Other than that, stay tuned for the draft video that I have planned and everything else. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.